Hello. Welcome to the Knightsman channel. What we got today is a reaction video on the final trailer of The Joker. Yes, The Joker. Now, I'm not going to lie, when Heath Ledger played it back in the Batman series, I absolutely loved the character. I was a big fan of the man, and he really played that character to a degree which I thought it was superb. So this is obviously a different take on it. This is a original kind of standalone movie for the Joker. So I reading up on it, it looks like it's a grittier, kind of a little bit, not darker, but it's a little bit older. It's in an older setting anyway, where you see lots of people smoking, where people don't wear seat belts, and yeah, just look like an older version, really. So it'll be interesting to see how he portrays the Joker, as there's been many Jokers over the time of the Joker. But I want to see what this kind of Joker brings to its standalone movie. So we're going to crack on with the trailer. I'm going to give you my middle thoughts, and then I'm going to give you a breakdown of the trailer, my score, and then we'll see where we go from there. So sit back, enjoy, and let's go. Here we go. Look at him.
Can you please stop bothering my kid?
Sorry. Oh. I heard he had to lose a lot of weight for this part.
I have some bad news for you.
Oh. Damn. What's he laughing at?
This is the last time we'll be meeting.
You don't listen, do you? You just ask the same questions every week.
Oh.
How's your job? Are you having any negative thoughts? All I have are negative thoughts.
Alright.
And finally, in a world where everyone thinks they can do my job, check out this guy.
When I was a little boy and told people I was going to be a comedian, everyone laughed at me. Well, no one's laughing now.
You can say that again, pal.
Alright, that's halfway. Yeah, I mean, looking at the trailer, it's definitely a different take on the Joker, you know, different time. It's going to be interesting. I ain't going to lie. He looks like psychotic a little bit, to be honest. And he brings a different, well, definitely the look and the feel of him is a lot different from what Heath Ledger done. Yeah, it is more grittier, doesn't it? You know, it seems a little bit more inner evil, if you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, let's carry on with the rest, and we'll give our breakdown at the end. Let's carry on.
It's so awful, isn't it?
For my whole life, I didn't know if I even really existed. But I do.
Even.
And people are starting to notice.
You think this is funny? Is this a joke to you?
Murray, one small thing.
Yeah.
When you bring me out, can you introduce me as Joker? Send in the clowns.
Alrighty, my thoughts. I mean, it is a very different movie to what I expected watching that trailer. Yeah, it's kind of, it's very, it's very different to obviously the Joker's played on in the DC universe, like through the Batmans and stuff like that. The standalone film is really, I don't know what to say really. Like it would be a very hard character to play, or looks hard. So the actor done really well portraying that. I did hear that they had to do it in one shoot because he did get really skinny for the role. But it does portray as very dark and sinister really. So let's go through the categories on the review. So character portrayal. Now that obviously it's all based on the Joker. So the character is very sinister. It's very different to how I perceive the last Jokers. So I'm gonna give that a solid. I want to give it a 9, just how hard like the character is to portray it, and the way he portrayed it to us is pretty mind-boggling. Like, it's really hard to play a character like that, and it does take its toll on those actors, especially like Heath Ledger in that. It's a very deep and menacing character, isn't it, the Joker? But that spin is very different. So I want to give that a 9. The mood of the trailer, it was a little bit old school, wasn't it? It was hard because it was good. Just because it was kind of keeping you're trailing along anyway, because you keep watching it, and then you just see the character kind of be hard to deal with himself, if that makes sense. He kind of was tossing and turning in his own head, like where he fit into to his life, and it just seemed to get darker and darker and darker, and so I'll give that the mood of the trailer, I'll give it a 7. The effect of the trailer, which is the third thing that I judge it on. What effect did it have on me personally? Look, haven't really seen or been interested in like kind of those kind of movies. Like the trailer was a little bit hard for me to dive right into, because it was a very different portrayal of the character, and the movie trailers are a lot different to what I'm used to. But it's interesting. It is interesting. So I'll give it a 7. I'll give it a 7. The fourth category is, do I want to see it at the movies? Look, it does look like a masterpiece, but is it my type of movie? I'm on the fence. I'm bordering, because on one hand I want to see it because I want to see how the movie is done. But on the other fence, it is completely different to the other side of the Joker that I'm used to. So I'm on the fence. Is it one that I think a lot of people are going to see at the movies? Yes, it is. I think it will be a great movie. Don't get me wrong. But for me personally, it's a little bit different. So I'm going to give it a 7. Yeah, I'm going to give it a 7. And then the Knightsman overall score is, I want to give it a 7. I looked at IGN and they gave it a 10, a masterpiece. But again, from my perspective, it was a lot different than I'm used to. So that's why I'm going to give it a 7, overall 7. Is it up there in terms of the movies? Looking at the box office budget score that I seen online, it had 55 million. So I think it's going to definitely do a lot better than that. So that's a positive side. But it is a very different trailer and a very different character to portray. I think the actor done extremely well in doing that, and I think a lot of people are going to be interested to see it. I might as well go see it. Why not? I've got nothing else to do. So but I'll be interested to see how I find myself, watching it, because I'm into kind of other movies than how that one's kind of made. But who knows? I might enjoy it. But I want to give it overall 7, just because I know it's going to be a great movie. And yeah, hey, if you like that, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed before, join the family. We're aiming to get the silver button up there, which is 100,000 subscribers. So please hit the button, hit the bell notification so you can see any other trailers that are popping up. You know, I'm doing a couple of them as the new trailers come through. But apart from that, that's my reaction. Hopefully you have a good day or night wherever you're from. And that is Knightsman now. Thank you very much. Cha-ching!